Buccaneers defensively. Bob Nelson getting a start today for Tyrone Keys. David Logan, the nose tackle, and Ron Holmes is back. He played a little bit against the Chiefs last week. Keith Bronner, Jeff Davis, Scott Brantley, and Chris Washington, the linebackers. And the all-new secondary. A pitch back to Harmon, and the Tampa Bay defense read that one perfectly. Bronner led everybody. He had a lot of help. Ron Holmes in on the tackle.
A penalty, and that could mean the difference between a first down throw.
There's one of the streaks you don't like. The last win at Arrowhead Stadium back in December of 1983 over the Chiefs. Left side, Riddick. Still on his feet. The Boyd's going out of bounds. Fights his way to the 30, short of the first down. But they did pick up a lot of valuable yardage to allow their punter to get it out of there. But they'll go on offense with Steve Young at quarterback. The vulnerable James Wilder, the only running back. Jerry Bell, the U-back. Freeman, Carter, and then McGee, the tight end. And the interior line, Taylor starting with Yarno, Grimes the center, Farrell and Heller. Heller was injured last week. For the Bills defensively, Sean McNanny, Fred Smerlis, and Bruce Smith. And the linebackers, Talley, Marv, Gumby, and Sandberg. Secondary for the Buffalo Bills, Bellinger, Romes. Boy, Romes is there almost from day one. Bayless and Freeman, another long-time Buffalo Bill on second. The U-back, Bell goes in motion, straight drop. Flags down, and Young's off to the races. Bellinger with a good tackle from coming up from the secondary, but the flag is down on the play set.
And they are usually holding penalties on the offense.
Releases the hand, defense, number 76. It's 5 yards, first down.
Fred Smerlis, the veteran.
Offensive lineman with Tampa Bay.
Smerlis, in his 101st game at that position, thought he'd seen everything. 1st and 10 for the Bucs on their 35, no score. Wilder up across the 40. James Wilder, who had 110 yards at Kansas City last week, is stopped by Smerlis. Carter in motion. A lot of time for Young. He rifles one to McGee. And the Young tight end gets up toward the 47 before Eugene Marv made the stop. U-back Bell goes to a wing on the left side. Again to McGee. First down. All down from behind by George Cumby at the Buffalo 36. Third straight pass. Third straight. This time it's dropped by Bell. A scramble, and it looks like the Bills may have taken it. There's a big pile up. And it is Buffalo's ball.
He's going to catch Bell to the right of your screen, 82. Tuck the ball in. Now run with the football. You see right there, he fumbles it right now, and 56 falls on the ball, and it's Buffalo's first down, and they're on the 36-yard line. They're going to, if they reverse it, and they are going to reverse it, Tampa Bay is going to have the ball.
For Tampa Bay at their 37. Make that 2nd and 10. And a big hole for Wilder. Another flag down.
See what happens.
Play action. Rolling to his left, hitting McGee, his favorite target. And McGee almost gets up to first down territory before he smashed out of bounds, and another flag, Sam.
He out of bounds. No, it's an illegal block. Quarterback that is an athlete. McGee is wide open. Now take a look at the top of the screen. There it is right there. And it was an illegal block on 43. Martin Bayless. Good call.
That thought was a fumble to stop the drive. It's 3rd and 9 from the Bills' 36. Straight drop, big rush, sidesteps it, another completion. This is to Wilder. He's short of the first down. Cumby in on the tackle along with Martin Bayless for the Bills.
Igwe
Buike, who had a great game at Arrowhead last week and swirling wins in Kansas City, kicked a 40-yarder and a 50-yarder. Now he's trying a 49-yarder here.
Steve, weren't you impressed with the way in which I pronounced that name?
I thought you were going to have trouble with Donald. It's a tough one you never had trouble with. DeFerg holding. Here's the kick. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers with a 49-yard field goal lead, 3-0.
Now that decision by the instant replay people gave the Bucs 3 points. Successfully, they had a drop pass and some penalties that hurt them.
On the kickoff, it's Richardson just in front of the goal line. And a reverse and a fumble by the Bills. And there's a big battle. The ball still loose in the end zone. And the Buccaneers may have recovered. It's a touchdown, Tampa. Pat Franklin, number 35. Ron Pitts on the reverse fumble.
Reverse the kickoff. Watch the ball fielded now by Richardson. Now he needs to hand the ball off nice and softly. He gets the ball. 27 Ron Pitts. Now the best thing, fall on it. He doesn't fall on it. Now it's the Keystone Cops. It fumbles again. He tries to reach for the ball. It's recovered in the end zone for touchdown. 10-0 the Bucs.
Get a good ground level look at this.
There's Richardson, 82, handing the ball off to Pitts. Now he doesn't have control of the ball. Now is where the disaster happens. Now pick the ball up, Ron. Pick it up, and let's have a first down right there. And now everything that happens after this is a disaster. And that's how cats kill themselves crossing the street, by indecision. He should have fell on the ball, and now the Bucs have a 10-0 lead.
On by Pittsburgh in the first quarter. Never more than 10 minutes away from scores on NBC. On second down, Riddick right up the middle. He'll be short of the first down. Chris Washington, number 51, a linebacker who started every game this year, makes the Persians. They own it on their own 35, 3rd and 3. Blitz by Washington, screen pass out to Riddick. A flag is down. He looks short of the first down. Greg Swope, the rookie from Illinois, made the tackle. Back out of Iowa. 2nd and 6 from the 44, 10-0 Tampa Bay. Again, Riddick to the 48. A lot of carries for him today. It's going back a ways. 3rd and 1 from the 49. Everybody up tight. And Riddick gets the first down and some extra additional yardage. They just got that touchdown on the kickoff team recovering in the end zone. That was their first touchdown since 1978. As Kelly rolls out, gets a little bit of a block and is hauled down from behind by Dave Logan with excellent pursuit. The Bills from the 40-yard line of Tampa Bay. Riddick is busy and a flag goes down. Scott Brantley made the tackle from his linebacking spot for the Buccaneers. Traded, especially after that reversal of a fumble recovery by the Bills, turning into an incomplete, leading to the field goal.
Offense number 80 is declined. 3rd down.
On 3rd and 4. The Tampa defense read that one, and Riddick is buried.
They're in a shotgun. Here they come with the blitz. They try to run a draw play, but he is stopped by a host of tackles on the part of the Bucs. Very conservative play on the part of Buffalo.
And that's the end of the first quarter. A good punt by John Kidd. A bad first quarter for the Bills. Tampa Bay leads 10-0. Who could have stats for these two teams in the first quarter? That's why they're 2-6 and 1-7, and penalties and turnovers again making their mark on both these ball clubs. Young straight drop from his end zone. A lot of pursuit. He's going to tuck it away and run, and he fumbles the ball, and it goes out of bounds. At the point of the fumble, it'll be Tampa Bay's ball. It is 3rd and 1 after that incomplete. Wilder goes up high. He's met in the air. His flag's down. Fred Smerlis reached way up there to nail him.
Another 3rd down penalty.
And Smerlis perhaps was offside. Great thing about Wilder, like Walter Payton, he makes the defense pay for tackling him. Here he goes again, sweeping to the right. Gets by 2 defenders and gets a first down for the Buccaneers before Steve Freeman trips him up from the secondary. Right now it's 10-0. Tampa Bay leads. 2nd and 10 from their own 35. Young, good release, almost picked off. Volleyball time. Still in the air. I want to say point United States, and it's James Wilder who picks it up. Welcome to the Olympics. The first one to get his hands up.
Let's take a look now at this volleyball game. It's delivered, and now you're going to get the first person. Here's the first tip. Boom. There's 1 tip by the blue. 2 tips by blue and white. Another tip by the blue. Let's get 1 more tip by the blue. Now it's time. Everybody's tired. Catch the ball, White. First down, and
Well, Hank Buller thought he saw it all, but he didn't. Wilder again. This time to the 45-yard line of the Bills before Lucius Sanford, the 9-year pro from Georgia Tech, makes the tackle.
Doesn't put any more points on the board.
Wilder 6 rushes, 30 yards. He's also got a couple of catches for 20. 2nd and 6 from the Bills' 45. 11 minutes to go, second quarter. Nathan Worsley in the game, and he slips through and loses a helmet. One of the Bills lost a helmet. Steve Freeman made the tackle. Eugene. Tampa 0-1 on conversions and third down. Play action again by Young. Flings it out to the U-back Bell for the first down. Jerry Bell, who had his first catch last week, he had 5 altogether for 61 yards. Bet 35. It is 10-0 Tampa Bay. 8:58 to go, first half. Nice protection for the corner. Complete. Gerald Carter. Flag down, however. Back behind the line of scrimmage, Derek Burrows. The 3-yard completion is nullified.
Holding offense in the backfield. 10 yards. Still second down.
There's word out of Chicago that Mike Ditka personally didn't like some of his practice habits, but man does have great ability. There's the stats on Young on 3rd and 19 from the Bills' 45. 82 is the U-back, Jerry Bell. Big pressure. And that time, the Buffalo Bills defense would not be denied. Sean McNanny and Bruce Smith. And I'll tell you what, Bruce Smith among the leaders in sacks.
His problem is he doesn't have the adroitness to really rush the passer.
10-0 Tampa Bay. Bills trying to get back. They own it on their own 32, 1st and 10. Fumbled by Buffalo. Good scramble. Let's get the official word, not the word of the white uniform Buccaneers, before we determine who has possession. Tampa Bay. Second costly fumble. Our game 10-0 here. 3rd and 15 for Tampa Bay. They're 1 of 3 in third down conversions. Young, as all day, reads the Sunday paper and hits his man. Number 82, Jerry Bell, the U-back, but he's short of the first down inside the 10-yard line. Harold.
And Bruce Smith is being taken off the field, and I would say that it would be very difficult for him to be back to play any football today. For the Buffalo Bills, let's hope that it's not a serious injury, because they need him. He is the best pass rusher they have and may be one of the premier young pass rushers in the league.
A 26-yard attempt by Donald Igwe-Buike. And it now increases the lead to 13-0 in favor of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We have 4:32 to go in the first half of play, and we'll return to Tampa Stadium right after these messages. Nigerian, I think, not Italian. Broughton and Richardson back for the kickoff. And it'll go to Walt Broughton in the end zone. They better down that ball. It's live. He kicked it out. He kicked it out. And there's a scramble, and the Bucs may have it on the 2. Tampa Bay has the ball. Remember, kickoffs are free.
Now, you see, he grabs the ball. Now, what he should do is fall on the ball, but 22 Freeman should go over there to help him. For 82 Richardson, there's the ball being bounced apart right now. It's going to come out of the pack, and 22 Rod Jones is going to fall on it. It was carelessness on the part of the guy fielding it, and then...
Well, Jones, ecstatic, as well he should be, was down there very quickly.
But two devastating mistakes on kickoffs. There's Richardson, 82, in the middle of your screen. He's unhappy because he should have helped. He should have helped that young returner in the end zone. He should have...
Steve Grant and Sam Rutigliano with you, and every one of those 3 turnovers by the Bills has been a knife in their heart. Tampa had to take a timeout. Sam, why do teams take timeout?
Because Sean Farrell thought that they were going to be on defense, and he was somewhere on the sideline drinking Gatorade.
A bootleg left by Young. Touchdown, Bucs.
Take the ball to Wilder. You have a quarterback that can run right now. He's looking for somebody to throw the football to, but he's covered. Now watch him run to the end zone. Let's watch the corner of the end zone. Look at the flag. He's clearly in. Take a look at the official, 59. He will not raise his hand. Raise your hand. Okay. He's fake right now. He wants to throw the football. Good block on Lucius Sanford, 57. Now just watch the flag. Watch the flag. He dives right into the corner. Clearly a touchdown. There's 2 officials. Number 10 will not put his hands up. He goes over there. Put your hands up. Put your hands up at the touchdown. But he looks at the other official. He puts his hand up, and it's a touchdown. And now the score is 20-0. Wow. All due to turnovers.
That fourth touchdown rushing by Steve Young.
The time of possession is the most important thing in this game right now, and Buffalo's fumbles.
Picking up the blitz nicely are the Bills' offensive lineman. Metzler's out across the first down marker, short of the 40 to the 38-yard line. Ron Holmes made the tackle, but Brantley was coming up, and the interior linemen did a good job in there. Wolford and also Vogler for the Buffalo Bills. It's 20-0 Tampa Bay. 2:42 to go in the first half of play. First and 10 from the 37 for the Bills. Lots of time for Kelly. Going deep. Metzler's wide open, and he's knocked down at the Tampa Bay 25-yard line. Carl Byram, 35 in the game. Now Kelly's flushed out of the pocket. Avoids Chris Washington. Sets up again. And is buried. Greg Swope from the secondary. The rookie from Illinois. 1:26 to go in the half. Second and 27 on the 18-yard sack. He just dumps the ball off to the left side to Harmon. And the rookie out of Iowa tries to get back up toward the original line of scrimmage.
Center, and you look at Hank Fuller right now, he has to be ultimately as frustrated as he's been. They've had 6 penalties for 44 yards.
On third and 26. Pump fake. Throws to the short man Harmon. Buccaneers hang on to him. Short of the 35 to the 37. Another flag down. Chris Washington makes the stop.
The countdown, less than 20 seconds.
Sam, you know, you can... Oh, what happens maybe once every, say, in Abernathy's day, that a team is going to get a touchdown on a kickoff, and then another one set up on a fumble kickoff, as the Bills receiving team allowed the Buccaneers to do today.
You know, everyone has bad breaks, Steve, but everyone also has opportunities. And very frankly, as I said time and time again in this first half, you know, Tampa Bay didn't do anything. Buffalo caused everything to happen. And at the beginning of the broadcast, we talked about turnovers. And turnovers are going to be part of the game. And penalties are part of the game. But when they happen in the end zone, and they happen inside the 5-yard line, and you give a gimme to the other team, as a result, it's 20-0, and you're going to lose football game. And that's why Buffalo's 2-6, and Tampa Bay's 1-7.
70s that happened.
Elijah Pitts was in the hospital all last week with a bleeding ulcer, and I'm sure this game today, with those kickoffs that resulted in 14 points for the Bucs, have not helped.
Ronnie Harmon, the rookie first-round pick, takes that pass from Kelly and takes it to the 23-yard line before Bob Nelson made the tackle. A good springing block by Joe Devlin in his 143rd game for the Bills. 7th, 2nd and 3 from their own 22. The Bills go to work again. Harmon was in motion. A draw play to Riddick. Trying to go outside. Fights forward. Close to the first down, as he's been for most of the first half. First and 10. He did get the first down. Straight drop. Fires, and it's complete to Harmon again at the 30-yard line. A good tackle by David Logan, who can get back up there. His tackle in his 8th NFL season. That's remarkable, the durability. There's a wide-open man, Andre Reed, and he has a first down at the 45-yard line of the Bills before Vito McKeever from his cornerback spot. First-year man from Florida makes the tackle.
Jim Kelly, that was vintage Jim Kelly.
20-0 Tampa Bay, 8:29 to go, third quarter of play, first and 10. Big rush by the Buccaneers. Dumps it off incomplete to Terry Butler. Chris Burkett is out of this ball game. Butler starting today. Keith Bronner, a lot of action. From their own 45, it's 2nd and 10 from the Bills. A quick pass to Butler, close to the first down. He has the first down and nearly breaks a tackle down the far sidelines. Rod Jones hanging on for dear life, the rookie from Southern Methodist, who started all games. Giants still hanging on.
Cincinnati hanging on.
Yeah, that's a tough road game for them. Cleveland increasing its lead.
Indianapolis, the only team in the league now that has not won a game.
On first and 10 from the 40, Kelly, lots of time. Going deep, Reed dropped it in the end zone, but a flag is down. Vito McKeever was on him.
And thrown deep. Let's listen to the call.
Defense, number 21, first down.
Vito's turned to the ball. Now watch McKeever right now. See, he gets in front of him and pushes, but that's really close. What they're going to call right there is McKeever didn't turn his eyes back to the quarterback, and did not give Andre Reed an opportunity to catch the ball. But again, that was a close call, and of course, Buffalo has got to get on the board. Not a field goal, 7 points.
That 35-yard penalty right there. Goal to go from the 5, pitch out to Harmon, running left. Bring in the defense, and he's out of bounds at the 2. Well, they mark it on the 1 for the Bills, trying to break that goose egg and get on the board. Kelly, wide open, touchdown, Pete Metzelaar. Second touchdown of the season for him.
Action pass, he's waiting for 88. He's waiting for 88, waiting. He throws the ball a little bit behind because he was pressured, but Metzelaar makes an outstanding catch in the end zone, and now we have a football game.
Bucks lead it now only 20-7.
Pete Metzelaar was the leading receiver. He's a 6'7" target. Kelly likes to go to him, found him in the end zone, and now we have a football game.
14 to go, third quarter, 1st and 10, Tampa Bay on their own 26. And that's nearly picked off. Bellinger had a clear shot at the ball. He's only hoping that he can still run to the end zone with it.
And that's 20-14 right there. The last drive, Kelly really got the points on the board. That's all that really matters. But with Steve...
U-back Bell goes in motion as Riley gets the call. Good run. He leaps over a few people, and he gets tackled at the 32 by Steve Freeman. 173 games for him on 3rd and 4 for Tampa Bay. It's his outside receiver. The up-back, Jerry Bell. Freeman tackles him.
Came back then, Steve, and he threw the ball on time.
Pass it. 1st and 10 from the 41 for Tampa Bay. Big pressure from the linebacking core, and Young, who can avoid that thing, does. Good open field running, and he's hauled down across the 45 to the 43-yard line by Eugene Marr. To the Buffalo Bills touchdown. Tampa Bay leads it 20-7. 4:55 to go, third quarter of play. Wilder. Penalty flags down as Wilder's tripped up at the 40-yard line by Martin Bayless from Bowling Green.
Illegal use of the hands, number 76, will be added to the end of the run. 5 yards, first down.
Plague in the NFL. 1st and 10 from the 35 of the Bills for Tampa Bay. Flicker. Wilder flips it back to Young. He throws a bomb in the end zone, and it is up for grabs and incomplete. Intended for David Williams, but he was well covered by a host of secondary men, Charles Romes and Steve Freeman, primarily back there for Buffalo, but the fans appreciate the daring by Lehman Bennett. Bills for Tampa Bay. Wilder. White Drain, 45, off the bench, another penalty flag.
It is tied Cincinnati.
But down a little bit down the state, Dan Marino is going wild. 4 touchdown passes against the Oilers.
10 yards.
The interesting thing about that is Miami has really been having a tough time on defense, and looks like they may get a shutout.
2nd and 20 from the Buffalo 45 for Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay, 7 penalties, 90 yards. Buffalo, 9 penalties, 74 yards. Big pressure, ball loose, but there is a flag down.
Offside on Fred Merlis, the nose tackle.
Then if Buffalo recovers, it'll be nullified.
We'll have to wait and see what the call is.
Defense.
Merlis jumped offside.
Naturally, a single back offense. Young, penalty again. He's flung down. McNanny reached in there. Big pressure, too, from Jeff Davis.
To do something very conservative here right now. Maybe a screen or a run.
Wilder on the run. Another flag. Another high snap. Big rush by the Bills. And he plants this one inside the 20, inside the 10, and it's going to be in the hole for the Bills as the Buccaneers down it on the 7-yard line. Kelly in the second half, 5 of 6, 43 yards and a touchdown, and he flings one out to the outside. Metzelaar is his favorite. He is knocked down at the 12.
Dan Marino has had great pass protection.
2nd and 5 from the 12. Good pass out to Andre Reed. He has a first down, and he's out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Greg Swope, the rookie from Illinois, forces him out for the Buccaneers.
Broncos.
2:10 to go, third quarter of play. 20-7. Buccaneers floats one out to Riddick. Kelly, he's knocked out of bounds. Chris Washington, the linebacker, who pursues well and makes very few errors, knocked him out. He's playing.
They need to get this first down now as we're getting involved in the closing minutes of the third quarter. They're coming again.
Swope again. He just unloads it, and he gets the first down on the completion to the tight end. Apparently was that Reed getting up? Yes, it was. Andre Reed. And Rod Jones is the fastest member of the Buccaneers. Another quick pass. This to Metzelar's the tight end up to the 48-yard line of the Bills. Stopping him, Vito McKeever getting his first start today with help from 58, Jeff Davis, veteran linebacker. Increase their lead on 2nd and 2. They need to get to midfield. Riddick having trouble. He turns the corner, gets the first down, and knocked out of bounds by Vito McKeever. Seconds to go, third quarter, 20-7, Tampa Bay. Play action pass, Kelly in trouble, flings one back the other way on a screen, and it's Metzelar for the convoy. First down now, across the 30, barreling his way to the 20. One man to beat it, Swope. He beats him, and it's a touchdown, Bills.
Jim Kelly is the savior, and he's brought him back into this football game.
Led by Jim Kelly, who's 11 of 13 in the second half, 129 yards and 2 TDs. It's now only 20-14, Sam.
Jersey. He's actually running. Look at all the white jerseys. Now he just throws a little ball. Now all the guys in white have to go up, back the other way. But look at all the blue jerseys in front of Metzelar, and he does what he has to do right here. Avoid a tackler. He runs right by him, 41. Craig Swope, the strong safety, and Metzelar goes in for his second touchdown to Buffalo.
And they have a two-back offense now for the Buccaneers. Both Wansley and Wilder in there. 46 and 32. A little confusion on the part of Wilder. First and 10 from the 30. Straight drop. Young pump fakes. Throws deep. He's got Carter. A big gainer. Bellinger hauls him down at the 25.
Watch Bellinger bite. Stop. And there's where he bit the hook, and 87 is open, and they got a first down, and that's something that a corner can't do. He can never let good judgment be replaced by his imagination. As you see him pump and get the ball up. A corner cannot afford to make that mistake.
One back. Fake handoff to Wilder. McNanny put pressure on Young. He's rolling the other way, directing traffic, improvising. Carter can't get it. Another flag.
Remember, Derek Burrows.
Pass interference, defense in the end zone, number 29. Ball placed.
Derek Burrows replaced Charles Romes, number 1 draft choice.
From less than a yard out, Young plows through.
Couple of points. Steve Young right now is talking to Lehman Bennett. There must have been a mix-up, and he, as Clark Kent would do, jumped out of the phone booth and scored the touchdown himself. Back there and pick him apart.
Straight drop. Some time. Flings a little pass out to the right side as he's been doing all day. Riddick with the ball, and he is knocked down across the 25 to the 26 by David Logan. Kelly has to run with that ball. Kelly has a first down to the 36-yard line of Buffalo. That is tipped and caught by Harmon. It was tipped off a defensive man, Scott Brantley, and Harmon brings it down to the Tampa Bay 41-yard line. And I must say that Jim Richter saved the day back with some excellent blocking, picking up the pressure on Kelly.
Important to Buffalo.
9:58 to go in the game. A 28-yard completion for the Bills. Kelly straight back. He's going for all of it. Andre Reed. Off the fingertips. Coverage by Rod Jones.
If it hits his hands, he should hold on to the football. And the ball really doesn't hit his hands, but I would prefer he run through the ball and not leave his feet.
Barry Cirillo will have the unfortunately tough task of going out there to Hawaii to do that. Meanwhile, 9:50 to go in this game. 27-14, white uniform Tampa. Kelly going deep again, and this time it's bobbled and knocked away, and an outstanding bit of volleyball work by Rod Jones as Eric Richardson almost caught that ball. Tampa Bay 41, 9:42 to go in the game. Got to get 10 yards. From the spread formation, the screen out to Harmon. Penalty again. Harmon trying to outdance a defender, gets by the first man, not the second, and he's down at the 43. Craig Swope made the tackle. 2nd and 9. 27-14 Buccaneers. Pressure. Big pressure. He's going to slip out of the end zone. Being chased by Cumbie, and Cumbie knocks him out of bounds for a loss at the 6-yard line. For a total loss of 22 yards to Tampa Bay. 3rd and 15. A draw. Wilder bounces off a defender and winds up back to about the 7-yard line. And the fans react with their displeasure. Martin Bayless among the tacklers. After him. Even though it's cloudy, it's dark shadows for any punter under his own goalpost. High snap. Here come the Bills. He gets it away, and Pitts will take it at about midfield. Lots of running room. Good return by Pitts. He might go. Only Garcia can stop him. He runs by Garcia. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Down, and more importantly, it put this team back in the game. Let's watch Ron Pitts catch the football right now. Once he hits the crack, right there, once you see a lane, right there, nobody touched him. Now he has to put a move on the kicker. No way should that kicker tackle him. He should get into the end zone, and he does.
Sam, you made a good point when you said the Bucs were protecting the punter, and that left him so much room to get started.
Once he hits the crack right now, put your move on Garcia. Little jiggle, little shake, in the end zone, touchdown.
He hasn't gone to his tight ends in this half too often. Well, he has been shut down. Play action, roll out left. Young completes a pass to number 84, Leonard Harris, who was only going to get emergency duty today. He has had hamstring problems all year. He thought he had an interception. Third catch of the season for Harris. That lights Wilder up. He's in the open. James Wilder. Tampa Bay touchdown. Bills now 34-21. Was there a defensive letdown or what?
Well, nobody wants to win this game. They're trying to give it away. Watch Wilder. Buffalo apparently relaxed. Once he gets to the outside, good block by 82 Jerry Bell. He hits the crack there, gets another good block by his wide receiver, number 84, and he's gone into the end zone. And Harris, 84, broke Wilder for the touchdown. Big play. This is a tackle. Watch 84. He blocks 2 men, and Wilder goes into the end zone for a touchdown. You know, when wide receivers block downfield, you get touchdowns instead of first downs, and there's the proof right in the pudding as Wilder goes into the end zone, and now it's 34-21, and a few seconds ago, Buffalo was in this football game 27-21.
The veteran Richardson, Butler, Broughton, 3 wide receivers for Kelly and the Bills from the spread. First and 10 at the 33. They trail 34-21. He dumps it off to Riddick. Riddick gets some running room and gets a first down to about the 44-45-yard line. Scott Brantley made this tackle, the 7-year man from Florida. On first down. Lots of time for Kelly. Got to find a receiver. Now they improvise. Kelly runs, heading for out of bounds. Short of the first down, but he does stop the clock. Browner sent him out of bounds. Hard.
No problem. Remember, if he completes a pass, he must call a timeout.
4 down linemen. Penalties. Could be the Bucs were offside. They jump. Kelly in trouble. He eludes trouble. Now he races for the sidelines. He can stop the clock. He gets a first down, picks up important yardage, and gets bumped out of bounds by Curry, and another flag.
The part of Tampa Bay. Let's take a look at Kelly right now. Is he out of bounds? Is he out of bounds? What happened is, I think the blow to his head was a personal foul.
Below 21. Kelly with more flags. A touchdown. Richardson, but it could be called back. A mistake.
Holding 65. 10 yards. Still second down.
Second and 20. Kelly dumps one to his relief man Riddick, who's in the middle of the field and gets back to about the 17. He's punished as he gets knocked back across the 20 to the 23 by the Tampa Bay defense. Tried to exploit it, couldn't. 20th against the pass on 3rd and 19. It's complete inside the 10.
Call a timeout, Jim. Call a timeout.
Eric Richardson, the receiver, and Kelly does just that. Chris Washington covering.
Nope, it's a receiver. 82, Richardson. Kelly's got good protection, sets and throws the ball, and he hits Richardson right there. And you can see the player coming in from the outside. You can't get his number, but he's the Tampa Bay player that is hurt. Extremely worried about what could be going on and what's the situation with her husband. But they did have Hugh Green, Leroy Selman, and suppose they would have had Bo Jackson and you have 3 players like that, this franchise could be on its way. And
That's
Hugh
Sharon
Milberhouse
Washington.
is right behind him, the owner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. There he is in his booth right now, and you can see that he's very concerned.
Neither team lost a timeout on that. 3:28 to go in the game. 4th and 7. Kelly rolling. Devlin gives him some protection. Fires in the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Jerry Butler, the veteran, in traffic. Makes the catch. Back after the devastating injury in '83. The veteran from Clemson. Till anybody's game with 3:20 to go. We're talking that the losing team would score at least 21 in this game, and no matter how this is going, be it special teams, offense, or defense, it's wild.
Now,
we do have an update on Chris Washington. He was knocked unconscious momentarily. For precautionary measures, they are taking him to the hospital. They made the tackle on that, and a saving tackle it was. 3:07 to go in the game. 34-28, Tampa Bay leads the Buffalo Bills. 1st and 10 from their own 34. Rolling out is Young. Throws a screen back the other way to Wansley. Make that Calvin McGee the tight end, and he's got a first down. McGee had been silenced in the second half, catches a big pass. Green Bay 27-3. There's your finals as our 10-minute ticker comes up with 2:11 to go in this game. 34-28 Buccaneers. Back is Bell. Young to the air, flips it out to Wilder. Beats Eugene Marv, gets into Buffalo territory, slips a tackle, and is finally hauled out of bounds by McNanny. Of course, the Bills might make something spectacular, but with 1:57 to go, Budweiser will make a contribution to the United Way on behalf of our MVPs selected in today's games. Wilder at 20 rushes, 97 yards, 3 receptions, 43 yards. He had that big 45-yard touchdown run. Young, 13 of 22 passing, 187 yards. He has a couple of touchdowns and has been very, very poised today, Sam. Oh, how those kickoff miscues killed Buffalo in the first half, leading to Buccaneer touchdown. Screen, and a screen pass goes to Wilder. Slips a tackle. Eugene Marv tackles him, though, at the 31. Short of a first down.
Take him right out of the game. Let's take a look at this follow through. It's going to go to the outside.
Wide. 128 for the Bills.
A good call because all he could have gained was 11 yards, and he had a chance to take Buffalo out of the game. As we look at Iggy, let's take a look at the 2 coaches now, because one could be buried, and that's Fuller. Let's watch Fuller right now, because if it's no good, it's no good, it's no good. They got a chance. He's happy, and Lehman Bennett now got to sweat for another minute and 28 seconds.
Double wide receivers to the right. Butler and Richardson. Another screen to Riddick. Got to get out of bounds. He gets some running room, gets the first down.
No huddle, Jim. No huddle or call a timeout.
Tyrone Keys.
No huddle or call a timeout. See,
for a minute. Broughton and Richardson on the near side. Kelly straight drop. Flushed out of the pocket, and he almost gets one to Harmon. The clock will stop. Oh, man, Ron Holmes with tremendous pressure
by Tyrone Keys, number 98, up the clock.
47 seconds left in the game. The Bills trail by 6. Kelly a long drop. Throwing left side. Butler catches it. It's deflected. Butler with the ball. Has to beat a man. To the 20. To 15. Hauled down at the 8. Fumbles the ball, but the play is dead. The ground cannot cause a fumble.
In for the interception. Swoop is going up for the interception. Tremendous concentration on the part of Jerry Butler. He slips another tackle by Greg Curry, and now Kevin Murphy is chasing him, and Kevin Murphy, 59, grabbed him by that left ankle and brought him down. Let's look at the coaches. What Bennett right now is got to be, I can't explain to you what's going on inside Lehman Bennett right now.
Goal from the 8. The Bills trail by 6 points. Kelly has time. Looking for an improviser. Throws in the end zone. Knocked away from 82, Eric Richardson.
That's 88, Pete Metzelar's
in
he
there
had a
too.
chance. He's got 3 throws in the end zone.
Bills down by 6. Here we go. Underneath. Richardson can't get in. It's complete to the 3-yard line. No timeouts left. 14 seconds to go in the game. Bills have to hurry. Swope and Brantley on defense. 9 seconds to go. 8 seconds to go.
Be the last play.
He throws it out of, he doesn't even throw it out of bounds. He bounces
Throws it out of bounds.
Buccaneers lead the Bills. 4th and goal from the 8. 4 seconds to go. Bucks win. Incomplete.